back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Going on first down. Here's Murray. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. First and 10 now from the 46. Another carry for him. Dropped from the first down he had. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's home run on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The 49ers rush gets home and they drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. He's got Jones for the completion. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
That's good for our Cardinals. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
A gain of 31 yards.
From the red zone now.
First down, Arizona.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Neil Lutz on to attempt the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Isaac Gorindo to return. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
This one's quickly to Jennings. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the 49er, first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On third down, Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
They'll throw third and long. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Fourth down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Pinheiro's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Johnson now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals first.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Now Murray dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
First down, Cardinals.
Now Murray on the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Second down.
What's coming here, Brock? It's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we do not get a third field goal of the game as we stay tied at 3-3. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Completes it downfield to Pearson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy in that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Working inside the red zone. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really...
The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Cardinals out for the punt. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Looking to return from the 29. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy setting up that play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Wrapped up that time by Jordan Birch. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the gun is Purdy. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back now, pressure coming. That one connects. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 3-yard line.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Purdy throwing here. In the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Isaiah Likely. He only had 2 receptions in the game, but he made both of them count. Both of them went for touchdowns. The Ravens win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Gorindo to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On the counter, McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. Josh Sweat making the stop. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Waters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
McCaffrey can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 3. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10. Murray. Hauled in against McBride. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked out by Fred Warner.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own
49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Here they go, getting set for third and 4. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the fourth. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. All set to go now from the 35. On first and 10, it's Murray. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're going to coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Murray keeps it. And that's over. He goes nowhere. He didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Dump off caught by his back. He's inside the 10. And he's finally brought down at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. You're just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. Kyler looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Gorindo to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And fire ahead for a few. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, third down. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Now Purdy. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10, around Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now again, McCaffrey. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A gain of a lone yard for Brock. That's all they needed. 1st down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They're going to pass it here. The interception, that is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Aaron Kendricks. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. From the gun, it's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now to throw. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. If you're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He has it at the 5. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They'll start this series with an option left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
26-yard line.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
It's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he could have a free play here. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Penalty moves him closer, and they're going to try to convert this one on fourth. Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the gun is Purdy. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Purdy throwing here. Kittle makes the catch. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided.
And the 49ers first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Yellow. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And they strike for a touchdown, the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The 49ers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that